and it's the same thing with Eugene. It's the same, different with Tajiri, but with Eugene, you know, I'd been off for a year. I'd been off when I'd got sick in India and had this heart condition. I'd been off for a year, and my first day back, Paul into Mr. McMahon's office, got this character. Can you basically, I can't remember the exact conversation. Can you go and be the foil for this character? Because I know I can trust you for him to play off you, and you can make this work. And that's a lot of trust to have.
Oh,
See,
sure.
people who don't know this job or are up their own backsides about what they should be and what they should, I didn't care. I know my role, right? So, and I know I can, because of all the work I've done from basically 1993 when I first became Lord Stephen Regal. I do nothing but do character work. So I've got Eugene, right? Okay, I already knew Nick a little bit, right? What we're doing? Okay, and then I got to do stuff with Eric Bischoff, which I always had. Me and Eric had great chemistry on screen. Me and Nick instantly had great chemistry, and then I get another memorable role, which as a piece of work if it's all put together, that was an incredible piece of work. And so these things, everybody I meet at different times has a different, because, you know, certain people watch wrestling for a certain amount of time. Who's had the time to watch all of my career? Well, there are people, and they know I can wrestle, and they can, if not, you might know me just as being a foil for Eugene, or it might even just be for the short time that I was with Chris Nowinski. That was the time that you watch wrestling. That's what you know me as. Or you might know me as the person who wrestled Vito in a dress.
Yeah.
Because I was the one that could get that character over. Right. And that was my role. It was to what usually ended up happening, and this is not hopefully it doesn't come across big-headed. When it's easy when you're like me and just do what you need to do. It's easy to forget how much you can actually do, or the people, whether it be Mr. McMahon, whether it be the writers, and then they go, oh yeah, let's put Regal in there, and then all of a sudden, oh, we forgot how funny he was, or we forgot how good he was at his job. Does that make sense? Yeah, they know they can always get a solid wrestling match out of me, but you put me with Chris, the short little backstage stuff we did with it, I shine out a little bit. And what I've noticed happened was I'd get a run with doing whatever, but it would make everybody go, oh, yeah, because why would they be thinking of me, right? When you've got, you know, a massive roster, probably 95% of that roster is constantly coming up to you, trying to get themselves in a bigger position, except for a few people, and I'm one of them. What you need.